What up, y'all? We back. We out in the forest. Finally. Smells good. Smells like dirt. Smells like dust. But we back in the Tonto National Forest. For those of you that speak Spanish, we are in the Silly National Forest. But yeah, got a pretty cool episode hopefully in store. We're gonna go 48 hours, zero food, zero water. I brought nothing. I have zero water in here. I don't have a cooler in here. I have zero food in here. So we'll see what happens. The only thing I really brought was bait. I brought night crawlers. I got like power bait, and I got lures and stuff too, obviously. But my goal is to catch some fish, catch some trout, hopefully. Maybe forage for some food. I'm hoping that I can find some things in this area that are edible. I think I'll be able to find some things, but I'm just not sure like what I'll be able to find. But we'll give it a shot. I actually did bring a life straw. I don't know if you guys have heard of life straws. It makes drinking from like a creek somewhat or whatever okay. I mean obviously there's still that chance, whatever. But so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually get this creek water, not from a lake. It's going to be running creek water, which is already better than like a lake, which is stagnant. But I'm going to boil it. I'm just going to boil pot after pot and store it in like I have like a gallon hydro flask, and I'm just going to boil all this water and put it through like a cloth too. The cloth won't really probably do much. It'll just catch like a little bit of debris if there's anything in it. But then I'm going to fill up that gallon of that hydro flask with water that's been boiled. Because I think if you don't boil water and you try to store it for a few days, it can get kind of funky or something. It might not be super noticeable, but growth does occur. So I'm just going to boil it, and then that should make it okay for a few days to drink later on, and I'll still use the life straw with it. I'll just have to wait for it to get cooled down, obviously, so it's somewhat enjoyable to drink. But I also brought like a mason jar that I can just get some water that's cold, and I'm not going to boil it, but I'm just going to use my life straw with it, and until I can drink the water that's cooled down. But yeah, I also wanted to make like a campfire and do the whole campfire experience out here with the not bringing any food or water, but and I was gonna actually bring a flint and steel and everything and do it all like as bushcraft as I can. Not, you know what I mean, but just really go all out with it. But can't make a campfire, so we're gonna be doing it on a propane, and that's fine. But either way, I brought zero food, zero water, y'all. So got a biker right here. It's a hell of a bike down here. But also, so the only things I did bring for cooking or whatever is I brought oil and I brought lemon pepper. I wasn't even going to bring seasoning or anything, but I said I'm just going to bring some seasoning. I didn't bring anything else. All I brought was lemon pepper. So anything I forage or catch, cook, it's all going to be lemon pepper. So, but yeah. And then I also brought instant coffee. Just as, let's put it this way. If I don't catch fish, I don't get the treat of having coffee in the morning. But if I catch fish, that'll be my treat in the morning for making it happen. Just some instant coffee. Just boil some water and mix it up. But yeah, we getting down this road. We're gonna go find a creek and get our water supply. And after we get our water supply, we will probably head to a lake and get some fishing in. Yeah, it's about noon, so we got 48 hours. We're out here for 2 nights. Yeah, also we're gonna be sleeping outside in a hammock, and in the sleeping bag and whatnot. But yeah, just under the stars. So, yep. Let's get it, y'all. All right, y'all. We out here. Got my stuff to get some water so we can find a spot up the creek. Let's go. All right, y'all, we found a good spot. It's flowing pretty good through here. Got a constant flow going. First problem, y'all. I forgot to bring my stove. Well, I got my stove in my car, but I hiked all this way to this creek and I don't have my stove. So what we gonna do is I'm just gonna gather up all the water in that gallon that I have, this gallon flask, and we'll boil it later. We'll just dump it out into the pot, to the separate pots, and then just boil it and put it back in. I'll figure it out. Let's go. Tastes good. Alright, let's get to fishing. Got our water, y'all. We're gonna go to the lake now and boil it up since I failed to bring the stove. Got the propane, but forgot the stove. But it's all good. We'll go get our rod set up at the lake and get to fishing and just boil that water up. I got some Polar Pops in my car that we can just dump the water out into and then just boil it and put it back into the gallon hydro flask. But yeah, let's get it. There was some fishermen down this way, so that's why I went way upstream to get the water, hopefully above everybody upstream. Let's go. So I was actually looking along the water banks to see if there's any like watercress or any edibles, anything I can toss in with some trout. I think there is some, but I'm not 100% sure, so just gonna keep walking. I feel like these might be blackberries. but they're 100% not right yet. One fish just jumped right here in front of me. I think I'm gonna start with a worm. This water really isn't bad, y'all. It's pretty good. I barely got here. Just barely, yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of a fan of all the teams. I just got different baseball hats, but I mean, I'm a D-backs fan, to be honest, but it's the best team we got, you know. Cardinals suck. Suns are no good. Until the very end, yeah. Yeah. Right.
I don't even watch baseball until after the All-Star.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing catching today.
No? That's what the guy, there was a guy here. He said, they're not biting. He's like, I got this one, but they're not biting.
I didn't even get any nibbles. And I mean, I'm out on the powder pool, getting all the nice little holes and shelves. There's some nice shelves down there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good for bass over here.
Yeah. Nothing, man.
Really? Well, I'm out here with no food and water, so I gotta make something happen. By choice. By choice.
You want some water?
No. I got water from the creek over there.
I got fresh.
It's a challenge.
Challenge.
Yeah.
Did you use a filter?
Yeah. I'm boiling this right now, and then I have a life straw, but yeah.
I was gonna say, 'cause I got some bottled water.
No. It's on purpose.
Hey, good luck.
Yes, sir. Wow, that dude's got like 4 rods on his kayak. It's kind of just by a boat. Oh, there we go. Done boiling the water, y'all.
trees. Catch of the day, y'all. Check them out, y'all. Put that little fish on the hook out in the middle, see what happens. There's a few of these little fish that are just hanging out right here. I think it's probably because they're safe right here. So I'm gonna cast him out in the middle. I do have that weight on it, so he'll be stuck there swimming around in circles, which is kind of a good thing, to be honest. Hoping a bass sees it. There's one. And if the other one's still on the line, that's two. May not be ideal. But we got 10 bluegill, y'all. We're eating tonight. Let's go. Fins and all.
Alright, y'all, no luck. We were getting bites but no commits, so we just ended up seeing some bluegill right in front of me, so I started just putting a little tiny bit of a worm on and just pulling out bluegill left and right. It is what it is. Don't want to just completely starve tonight, you know, so because I literally brought zero food and zero water, but we got our water situation situated. You know, I boiled the water and everything, so it should be good for a few days. And I'll just use the live straw with it, and I even put it in the lake while I was sitting there, so hopefully it's nice and cold now. But I do have what was in that mason jar that's still cold, but for tonight at least, and then by in the morning that jug should be nice and cold. But yeah, we're gonna head to camp now, get set up for going to bed later, get our hammock set up, and cook up these bluegill, y'all. I just gutted them, headed them, cut the fins and tails off, so it's just a rib cage and meat. So there'll probably be still some bones that I'm picking out, but either way, I mean, it'll be good eating. I think the whole rib cage will probably be completely edible, but just that bone that runs through the center might be a little tough. But it'll be good either way. Yeah, let's get it, y'all. We found camp. Time to set up our hammock, and then we'll get to cooking some fish. Oh my God. That was easy. I do want it to be high enough off the ground so like a skunk or a raccoon can't get to me. Speaking that it's so quick to set this up, and I'm just gonna take it down in the morning. But hopefully nobody takes this spot for tomorrow night too. We'll be here 2 nights. But I'm gonna go ahead and throw my sleeping bag in here. Yeah, so just got the old hammock. I got this pretty warm blanket to sleep underneath. And then I got my sleeping bag that's rated at like 30 degrees or 20 degrees or so. And then I just got a little pillow. And then I'll dress warm too, but I'll be fine. Let's go. Man, life's good, y'all. Let's go. Season's good. Put a little oil on them too. Get this fish in there. And smoke it. Alright, let's go. Fish going in. I thought I was joking when I said I was going to cook up these bluegill, huh? I'm eating that. I don't care. Just in time for the sunset, y'all. Hopefully tomorrow too, we can find some edibles on the ground, whether it's some kind of lettuce or mushrooms even. But we'll try more. Today it was a little rushed. I mean, not rushed, but we just didn't have a lot of time because I knew the sun would be going down and I wanted to catch fish. But maybe, hopefully tomorrow we can make that happen. But either way, we're catching fish tomorrow. So hopefully we can catch fish and then we'll go look around in the forest a little bit. All right, y'all. I think we're about done. Let's grub. Pretty handy, y'all. Good thing to have. They're not super expensive or nothing either.
Put a little more lemon pepper on top just for hoping to make it taste better, but let's see. Should I go for a whole one and just see if I can eat it? Whole thing. Easy peasy. That's good. I am gonna make sure to chew it well though. Well, shit, y'all. That wasn't that good, but I was able to actually separate the meat from the bones a little bit, so that made it a little better, but still not the greatest. But tomorrow, let's catch some fish. We got all cleaned up. We're ready for bed. Sun's just about to break. Hopefully I get a good night's rest. Hopefully nothing happens, and I'll see y'all in the morning. I actually got this flashlight off of the TikTok shop. It works really well, and it's rechargeable, and it holds a charge too. I haven't charged it in a while, and it's still at 100. So I should have got 2 of them. But gonna go ahead and call it a night, y'all. I'll see y'all in the morning. Hopefully we see some stars tonight. Yeah. Bright and early, y'all. Let's get it. It's actually really nice. Night, y'all. Morning, y'all. I slept pretty good. Not gonna lie, wasn't bad. Y'all. Time to pour some water. SeaWorld coffee mug. All I got. Instant coffee and sugar, y'all. Let's go. I think this is still warm from last night, so I'm not even gonna boil it. It's already warm. Hard for me. Let's see if it's warm. Just warm. Just barely warm. Good. Good enough to be able to drink. Estimate be honest, that water is like crystal clear. Like there wasn't nothing in it when I was just careful about just getting it as it was flowing, and just, I don't know, like it was super clear water, so I'm not worried about it. And I was way far upstream from any people. I really don't think there was people north of me, and any kind of business or anything. Like, I mean, you probably had to go for far ways for. So I think we should be good. We're gonna get this loaded up, finish drinking our coffee, and get some fishing, y'all. Let's do it. We all cleaned up, ready to go. Just gotta finish this coffee real quick. We on the water. I'm gonna paddle out a little bit, and then I'll get some baits in the water. So I still have a double minnow rig. I brought my ultralight today because I want to catch some trout with it. But I still got a double minnow rig on it. But I'm just gonna use it with some worms, and I'm just gonna break the worm in half. Use half a worm on each hook. Go ahead and get my Daiwa out too. Just gonna rock worms on it too for right now. I'm really hoping to just get like 2 or 3 fish pretty quick. Call it a day, and then go try to forage some stuff in the forest. Didn't think I had a fish on it, but it really is a fish. Smallmouth. I think we'll let him go though. did have a fish on. That's funny. But I'm gonna use him as bait. Chop him up a little bit. Let's go.
What up, y'all? Yeah, so the plan was to do 48 hours, 0 food, 0 water, but the fishing was so slow, and even though other people were saying like just getting no bites, even when I showed up yesterday, first thing the guy was like, I'm not getting no bites. But I mean, I've seen multiple people with like 1 fish, 1 trout or whatever, but I didn't catch any trout. I caught all them bluegill the first night, and then the next day I caught a decent sized bluegill, but then I caught like a small smallmouth, but I threw it back. I ended up using that bluegill that I caught for like bait. I just chopped it up because I ran out of night crawlers, but I wasn't getting anything. So instead of just baking in the sun any longer than I needed to, because that was another thing. I was like, I didn't bring sunblock, and I've gotten enough sun for the day, you know. So I was just like, I'm gonna call it a day. I can't be just out here without sunblock too. But yeah, so we'll just end this video making it 24 hours, 0 food, 0 water. But in the future, we'll do a 48 hour again and make that happen. The fishing was just slow, but it is what it is. Yeah, if you guys liked it, thumbs up. Apologize for not coming through with the 48, but it is what it is. And I was like, after being out in the sun for, you know, all day and not catching anything and it being so slow, I was just like, I'm just gonna call it, you know. So we'll make this one a 24 hours, 0 food, 0 water. But in the future, we will do a 48 hours, 0 food, 0 water. But yeah, stay tuned, y'all. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe button. Much appreciated, y'all. See y'all in the next one. Peace.